So, well, first of all, hello, Leslie. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good. Welcome to New York ComicCon.
Yeah.
I assume this is not your first convention.
It is.
It is your first convention.
Yes.
Well, you picked a big one.
Yes.
How are you enjoying it so far?
Well, you got to go high.
That's right. Right. Why start at the bottom? You start at the top.
This is fabulous.
Yeah.
I'm just in awe of this whole thing and getting to see the fans and everybody's dressed up.
Right.
And also they're expressing how they feel about the character that you play. It's nice.
Yeah, absolutely. It's never any shortage of Deadpool costumes at a comic convention either.
No.
I'm sure you've seen a few of those.
Oh, quite a few.
Yeah. Any blind owls walking around so far?
We saw Blind Owl.
Did you really?
She looked fabulous. I felt so honored.
I was going to say, how does that feel for you?
It felt great,
Yeah.
because everybody else is in some kind of costume, and nobody ever thinks of Blind Owl, but she had it nailed. She had the laser suit, the whole thing. It was wonderful.
It's such there's so many things to love about the Deadpool movies, obviously, but I think Blind Owl did really strike a chord with fans. She's a fan favorite, right?
Yes.
What do you think it is, besides your amazing portrayal, of course, but besides that, what do you think it is about the character that makes people, enjoy her so much?
I think because she tells it like it is.
Yeah.
And the things that come out of her mouth are so outrageous,
right?
And she brings him down to size.
Yeah, quite literally.
And I think that's what they love about the character.
Right.
I know that's what I love about her.
Yeah. And how much is there any of you in her, or her in you, or is it completely a different person, or do you have a touch of Blind Owl in you?
Energy-wise, yes.
Okay.
But anything else, no. I would never dare to say some of the things that comes out of her mouth.
Right. Is that sometimes when you read the script, do you ever have a moment where you're like, I really have to say that?
No, I'm a daredevil.
Okay.
So what happens is Ryan usually says to me, if he comes up with something else, he'll say to me, Leslie, do you mind trying this? And I go, no, let's go for it.
Right. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
A lot of ad-libbing on the sets then?
Yeah. We have the basic dialogue of the scene and everything, but he always comes up with these amazing kind of ideas, and so then we go with that.
Right. And just to go back to the first film, was it just a regular audition process that you got into it, or was there another way?
It was an audition process that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because first of all, I was doing a musical when I got the call from my agent saying, I want you to audition for the part. And I was in Florida, and I said, well, how can I audition? And they said, oh, you do it over your phone. And I was like, we do auditions over the phone now?
Right.
This is the new world we're living in?
Right.
And so I got the script, and everything's encrypted, so because you can't say anything. And so I had no idea what she was doing. I just went with my gut.
Right.
And it turned out that Ryan just loved it. And that's what happened.
Yeah. And then you guys have such a fun interplay on the screen, such a great chemistry. Was that, did you guys kind of find that right away, or did it take some workshopping?
No, we did find it right away. It was, I think it was just meant to be.
Yeah.
And we fell right into that relationship immediately.
Right.
And it was wild and crazy, and of course it was the first one. There was a buzz about it from the fans, and so everything, we had capes on so nobody could see where we were doing and where we were going. And the funniest thing, I went to a restaurant with my husband, and so the guy said, so what are you doing in town? And I said, I'm doing a film. And he said, Deadpool? I said, what? How do you know this? He said, well, my wife auditioned for one of the roles. I said, okay.
Right.
But I never, in my wildest dreams, knew that it would take off like it did.
Yeah, I mean, it's really become a pop culture juggernaut.
Yes,
it just gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and I get fan mail from all over the world.
Right.
And it's like, wow, this is great.
That's got to be amazing.
Yeah.
Have you done a panel or anything yet here at Comic-Con? Have you done any, have you met any of the fans yet here?
Well, I signed.
You said you did autograph signing?
Yeah,
okay.
so, and then they all stopped and talked to me. We took some selfies, and they all just love, Blind Owl so much.
Right.
It's wonderful.
You've had a pretty widespread career of
Yes.
roles. Is it surprising to you that this is the one that everyone wants to come and sign, get your autograph for. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's wonderful, and to have new blood.
Yeah.
You know, that's the wonderful thing about it. And listen, I have many fans from other things I've done,
Right.
but I'm enjoying the fans that love Blind Al.
Right.
It's just wonderful.
Right. Is there out of the other roles that you played outside of Deadpool, do you have a favorite, or is there one that really like resonated with you, or something that kind of?
Well, I think when I did Kizzy and Roots, that was quite something, and that was something also that everybody fell in love with Kizzy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Seems like you have a quality to make people fall in love with you.
Well, what can I say?
I mean, it's a good talent to have as an actor, right?
Yes, it really is, and I must say that I've played interesting women.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and I think that's the other thing about it. They always come out on the other side, no matter how difficult something is going on in that character's life. It always turns out that they just, they love it.
Right. Do we think there's maybe a Blind Al spin-off movie in the future?
Would you please tell the people? I would love that. That's what they should be doing.
I think the fans would love that too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm the person who's going to be able to get it made for you, unfortunately, but I'll see what I can do. Obviously, Deadpool and Wolverine is coming out on video very soon.
Yes.
Do you have any other upcoming projects that fans should be on the lookout for?
I'm on a show called Fallout, which is based on the game, and I'm playing Betty, and we don't really know what Betty's all about.
Right.
So we start filming that in November.
Excellent. That's very exciting.
So I'm excited about that.
Another property with a lot of fans.
Yes, that was another thing. Just amazing, because it was done so well, and I was like, "Whoa, this is something." So, how lucky am I?
Very. I mean, luck is part of it, right? But luck, you make the luck, right? I mean, you put your hard work in, and you're the one doing the work and giving the performances. So.
Yeah, but doing stuff that young people love, that's nice.
Well, I'll tell you, it's funny because I've been doing interviews all weekend, and I have a teenage son, a teenage daughter, teenage son. My teenage son will care about none of the interviews that I've done until I tell him you're going to be in Fallout.
Yes.
And then he'll be like, wait, hold on. You talk to somebody who's going to be in the Fallout? Because he's a video gamer, head to toe, and Fallout is like his favorite game.
That game is so popular.
Yeah,
yes.
So even the Deadpool part won't impress him that much, because
Right.
I think he's only seen the first one. He's just not a big movie kid.
Yeah.
But the video games, when I tell him that's going to be the thing that I can be like,
okay,
look what I got. So that's very exciting.
You become a hero.
Yeah, exactly. But how exciting, like you said, to kind of be doing these projects that reach younger people and fans of all ages.
Yeah, it's terrific, and Fallout was done so well.
Absolutely.
So I didn't think anything could be in that category with Deadpool, because that it's phenomenal. But this Fallout, it's got its own little thing going too.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, last question. When the Deadpool movies come out, how many of your friends reach out to you for Ryan Reynolds' phone number? Is it a lot?
Everybody.
Everybody, yeah.
Everybody. And then we had Hugh Jackman too.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
yeah,
my
right.
goodness.
So then they
It
want
was
that
like,
too.
Okay, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me.
Thank you. My pleasure.